Spring is the season of renewal, and there's no better way to embrace the changing weather than by infusing your home with the warmth and charm of a farmhouse-inspired decor. Today, we're diving into some stunning ideas for creating a rustic, welcoming environment that will bring the perfect spring vibes to any space. If you're looking to refresh your home with warm colors, natural textures, and vintage charm, then you're in the right place. From cozy living rooms to charming kitchens, these farmhouse-inspired touches will give your home a fresh, vibrant, and rustic feel. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment sharing your favorite farmhouse-style tip. Embracing earthy tones in spring farmhouse decor. One of the core elements of farmhouse design is a neutral color palette that draws inspiration from nature. For spring, consider incorporating soft earthy tones into your decor. Warm beige, light browns, soft greens, and gentle whites create a calming atmosphere perfect for the season. These colors not only evoke a sense of tranquility but also allow the natural elements of your space to shine. Whether you're painting your walls or choosing furniture pieces, keep things simple and grounded. Pair these shades with distressed wooden furniture or vintage-inspired decor for that rustic farmhouse appeal. The beauty of this style is its timelessness, so you won't be worrying about updating your home every season. Natural textures, adding depth to your decor. A key characteristic of farmhouse style is the use of natural textures that bring a sense of warmth and authenticity to the home. For spring, it's essential to introduce materials like linen, cotton, and jute, which not only offer texture but also contribute to a light and airy feel perfect for the season. Incorporate linen throw pillows or cotton curtains to create a soft, comfortable atmosphere. Jute rugs are a fantastic way to add rustic charm while providing a cozy base for your floors. You can even think about adding woven baskets to store your everyday items, which will instantly enhance the farmhouse vibe. Combining these natural materials with wooden elements, such as reclaimed wood shelves or coffee tables, creates a beautiful balance between rustic charm and modern comfort. Spring farmhouse accents, incorporating floral details. Spring is synonymous with blooming flowers, and what better way to honor the season than by incorporating floral elements into your farmhouse decor? Think about adding a mix of fresh flowers and faux arrangements throughout your home. A vase of tulips, daisies, or sunflowers can immediately brighten up a room and give it that quintessential spring feel. For a more rustic touch, display your flowers in vintage mason jars, old pitchers, or ceramic jugs to enhance the farmhouse aesthetic. Additionally, consider hanging floral wreaths on doors or walls to bring a seasonal touch to your home. These simple yet stunning floral details will add personality and warmth, making your space feel alive and full of spring energy. A cozy, inviting living room with farmhouse comfort. The living room is often the heart of the home, and it's the perfect place to create a cozy, inviting atmosphere that captures the essence of spring farmhouse style. Start by choosing comfy, oversized furniture in soft, muted colors that encourage relaxation. A neutral-colored sectional sofa, paired with a few cozy, textured throws, will make your living room feel welcoming and snug. Consider adding wooden coffee tables or side tables with a weathered finish for that rustic charm. For added warmth, throw in a few vintage-style pillows, and don't forget about the lighting. Soft, ambient lighting through vintage-style lamps or pendant lights can create a relaxed vibe. Finally, the right artwork or framed prints of nature, farms, or countryside scenes will tie everything together perfectly. Rustic kitchens, bringing warmth into the heart of your home. When it comes to farmhouse decor, the kitchen is a space that should evoke a sense of warmth, functionality, and simplicity. For spring, create a kitchen that's full of natural light and inviting details. Opt for whitewashed cabinetry or a light oak finish to keep the space bright and airy. Incorporate open shelving to display rustic dishware, vintage canisters, or wooden cutting boards. An apron-front farmhouse sink is a must-have for any country-inspired kitchen. Pair it with brushed brass or matte black faucets for a modern twist. To add texture, try using woven baskets for storage or hanging kitchen utensils from a reclaimed wood rack. Don't forget to keep some fresh flowers or potted herbs on your countertop to remind you of the spring season. Creating a charming farmhouse dining space for spring. The dining room is where family gatherings and seasonal meals take place, making it an important part of the spring farmhouse experience. For a rustic yet elegant touch, start by investing in a farmhouse-style dining table. Opt for a solid wood table with a distressed finish for that lived-in, inviting look. Add farmhouse-style chairs with simple lines, perhaps a mix of wood and metal, to bring some industrial charm into the space. Set the tone with a simple yet stunning centerpiece, like a wooden tray filled with spring blooms, candles, or a vintage pitcher. Layer your table with textured linen napkins and rustic placemats for a relaxed, country chic feel. Finally, overhead, hang a farmhouse-inspired chandelier or pendant light to provide soft lighting while dining. Cozy farmhouse bedrooms for a peaceful spring retreat. For a restful spring getaway at home, your bedroom should feel like a tranquil escape filled with rustic charm and soft, welcoming elements. Choose a farmhouse-inspired bed with a wooden frame or a metal headboard to establish a classic look. Layer your bed with crisp, white linens, soft throw blankets, and comfy pillows in muted, neutral tones. A vintage quilt can add a nostalgic touch to your spring farmhouse bedroom. Add a touch of greenery with potted plants or hanging planters, which will not only bring in some natural beauty but also purify the air. To further enhance the cozy atmosphere, consider using woven baskets or antique trunks for extra storage while maintaining that rustic charm. A weathered wood dresser or vintage nightstands can give your space a sense of history. Farmhouse porches and patios, welcoming spring outdoors. As the weather warms up, your porch or patio becomes the perfect place to enjoy spring's beauty. To create a welcoming outdoor space with farmhouse vibes, start with simple wooden furniture. A wooden bench or Adirondack chairs painted in soft, neutral tones will instantly give your porch a rustic touch. Add cozy cushions or throw blankets to make the seating area extra inviting. Incorporate natural elements like potted plants, hanging baskets, or even a herb garden to bring life to your porch. Consider adding an outdoor rug with a simple, natural design to anchor the space. If you have the room, create a cozy nook with a vintage swing or hammock where you can relax and take in the beauty of the season. adding vintage finds to your farmhouse decor. A key element of farmhouse style is the incorporation of vintage or antique finds. These pieces tell a story and add unique charm to your home. Look for old wooden crates, vintage mirrors, or weathered furniture that can be repurposed and given new life. For a spring touch, consider incorporating vintage glassware, ceramic pitchers, or rustic metal signs with farm-themed quotes. These small touches will add a sense of nostalgia to your home while staying true to the rustic charm of farmhouse style. Don't be afraid to mix new items with vintage finds to create a home that feels both timeless and fresh for spring. The beauty of handmade details in spring farmhouse decor. One of the standout features of farmhouse decor is the emphasis on handmade or handcrafted items. This adds authenticity and character to your home. During spring, you can incorporate handmade elements like macrame wall hangings, woven baskets, or hand-painted vases. These personal touches will not only give your home a unique charm but will also make it feel welcoming and warm. If you're feeling crafty, consider creating your own spring-inspired decor, such as hand-painted plant pots or a DIY wreath made from fresh greenery. These handmade elements will give your farmhouse space a personal touch that reflects your creativity and love for the season. Farmhouse lighting, soft, inviting illumination for spring. The right lighting can make all the difference when creating a spring farmhouse vibe. Opt for soft, ambient lighting that complements the warm, rustic tones of your decor. Farmhouse-style lighting fixtures, such as vintage-inspired lanterns, industrial pendant lights, or wrought iron chandeliers, can add charm and functionality. For spring, look for light fixtures in soft, muted colors like bronze, brass, or matte black to keep things cohesive. Consider adding dimmable lighting for the evenings to create a cozy atmosphere while you unwind. Table lamps and wall sconces in vintage or industrial styles can also contribute to that farmhouse charm. Farmhouse entryways, setting the tone for your spring decor. The entryway is the first space your guests will see when entering your home, so it's important to create a welcoming, farmhouse-inspired atmosphere right from the start. Keep things simple with a wooden console table adorned with a vase of fresh flowers or a rustic mirror that reflects the beauty of the outdoors. Consider adding a vintage rug or a woven mat at the door to ground the space and keep things feeling warm and inviting. Use natural baskets or containers for storing everyday items like shoes and bags. Adding a wreath of seasonal blooms to your front door is a simple yet stunning way to greet your guests and introduce them to your spring farmhouse style. Farmhouse-inspired wall decor, the finishing touches. Your walls are a blank canvas for expressing your spring farmhouse style, and there are many ways to decorate them while keeping that rustic charm. Consider using reclaimed wood to create a feature wall or hanging a vintage farmhouse sign with a meaningful quote. Framed botanical prints or black and white photographs of farm landscapes will bring the outside in and add a touch of nostalgia. A statement mirror in a distressed frame can help reflect light and add a vintage touch to your room. If you're feeling bold, use wallpaper with floral or gingham patterns to enhance your spring vibe. Conclusion: embrace the beauty of spring with farmhouse style. As you can see, bringing spring farmhouse vibes into your home is all about embracing warmth, natural textures, and rustic charm. Whether you're updating your living room, kitchen, or outdoor spaces, incorporating earthy tones, vintage accents, and cozy textures will help you create a home that feels welcoming and full of spring energy. The beauty of farmhouse style is that it's timeless and allows for creativity while still maintaining a sense of comfort and nostalgia. I hope you're feeling inspired to give your home a fresh, spring-inspired makeover. If you loved these ideas, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more home decor inspiration. Share your thoughts with me in the comments. I'd love to hear what farmhouse style ideas you're planning to try out.